they might ban it out. Mount Araz Day is a pretty good map for it. I do like the Shifu here. For the same reason I like it on Dragon Garden Knight. We'll go to the draft right now and see whether or not that Shifu is picked or banned or maybe even ignored. Maybe I'm completely off the mark, but I would love to see some Sremia Shifu.
I would love to see some Sremia Shifu myself, but you know, we'll see what happens. The Ulrich and the Lucy bans coming out, so EUNITED being restricted on Lucy and DOLOS being restricted onto Ulrich.
I do like it. The Lucy, a very strong pick for Randler. Randler's one of the best Lucy's in the game.
Yeah.
And what that also tells me is that DOLOS want to play Varesh, because Lucy is very good against Varesh with both the shield and clarity potion. They picked the Thorn, which has been a natural pairing so far for the Varesh, so it only seems natural that Jürgen, he's going to follow that formula.
He wants it. What
EUNITED is going to play, I'm very interested about. I feel like an Iva might be inevitable if they read that DOLOS wants to play. Okay, we get the Shifu, excellent. Now I'm very curious what we get as a DPS. I feel like the Iva is a very good pick for EUNITED, but I think DOLOS might ban it out. And on the flip side, I think EUNITED want to ban out the Varesh. Excellent.
All
Dude,
right.
I got both of them. Let's go.
Excellent.
Yeah, so DOLOS, they've had their Varesh stripped of them. I wonder what they'll pick now. I feel like a Jumong is possible. Jumong versus Shifu can be quite good, especially against the Blossom too. Just Rain of Arrows is a good spell.
For sure.
EUNITED, I'm not sure. They could go with the Ashka. But I'm not 100% sold on it.
They could also go Jumong as well.
They could, yeah. They showed they had a comfortable Jumong player in Excafu earlier.
Yeah.
There's
the Ashka.
What the?
Pearl.
What?
Pearl.
What's going on?
Well, DOLOS, you see, they ruined my stat of 0-4 double support. So they're like, now that you're 1-5, Jorby, so now we're going to go 2-6. DOLOS currently the only team that's been successful with the double support.
Interesting.
So Pearl, Uldor, tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel, ITF.
I don't know how these two are going to interact. I honestly have never seen this comp. Well, I've seen this comp a couple of times in like some 2's queue when like two support players are playing together for fun.
Yeah.
But in a competitive setting, I'm not sure what the goal is exactly with this. I think the Uldor and the Pearl both apply quite a lot of pressure. They're both the kind of supports that just like step forward, hold the D button, and press M1. So we might see just a lot of like very aggressive pushing plays out of these two characters, which is like kind of interesting because it's not generally what you think about when you think of double support, right?
Right.
I do like the Ashka against it too, simply because both of these characters are kind of immobile. If the Ashka takes the Battlerite that increases the Volcano AoE and just gets that massive stun, it'll be pretty hard for the Uldor or the Pearl to get out of it because neither of those two characters want to expend their iframe, be it Chrono Shift or Dive, on something as expendable as a Ashka stun.
Exactly, and it's so difficult just because the combo potential out of Shifu and Ashka is so good. You have that Volcano into Javelin that can be really deadly, and then in-caps, which just leaves massive damage for Ashka.
The in-cap's the big one, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how this all works, and of course how the Blossom pairs into it too. Just in general, this DOLOS draft, it surprises me quite a lot, but I can say that I'm not too surprised to see Jürgen experimenting and doing stuff that's out of the box.
You have to do it. You have to do it in this meta right now.
I wonder if it will be Your Nightmare on the Uldor again, because Your Nightmare played Uldor in their first game, even though historically he's played the Thorn for him. We're getting into game 1. Mount Araz Day is our map, like we talked about earlier. The Shifu pick thriving on this map, but we'll see if he can get enough damage in on this double support comp.
DOLOS, look, they're out to get me, man.
Yeah.
They're out to get me, but we'll see. We'll see. Nice little pan in, the audience, a little far away on that, but we like the cheering. We like the crowd.
Call me a winner.
Like the crowd. You're a winner.
Thank you.
You're a winner, ITF. Always.
You're an idiot.
Always.
I hate
you. Everyone in Battlerite loves you, ITF, so I can't hate.
I mean, someone has.
I see why they love you.
Someone has to love me. My parents don't.
Oh, man.
Too dark? I'm just kidding, by the way.
Look.
I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Family issues aside, let's get to the Battlerite. The crowd's ready to go. Luckily, they can't hear ITF whining in the background, and we're good to go.
Dude,
all right.
Jorby's bullying me. Where's my project manager? Come save me from this bully.
My goodness.
Someone come help me. Mount Araz Day is our map. I want to see those character picks really bad. I'm really excited to see what Your Nightmare is playing. I want to know if he's on that Thorn. He is not. He's on the Uldor again. Jürgen back on that Thorn, and he looked good on it in the first game of the day.
All right. So early in this game, a counter already down for Shifu, but he's going to keep aggressing right onto this Thorn. Ashka trying to get in some damage. They're not able to get back, playing very defensive EUNITED right now, as going all in right now. Sremia wants it.
That end cap, it was whiffed by Sremia.
Oh, there's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he uses that EX space to heal up a little bit. The first orb does go to EUNITED. The Boom Bloom zoning out DOLOS even more. That aggression! My God! God, Excafoo!
Big damage coming out from Excafoo. You know the Ashka main wants more. Throws out the fireballs, and now coming back in to get him out. Surmia. I tried to combine Shifu and Surmia. It doesn't work. Trying to combine the orb. Gets in.
Beautiful.
But DOLOS still get it.
Beautiful ultimate by Your Nightmare to ensure Clarity didn't die to that Volcano in-cap combo, and now DOLOS have found themselves back in the center. They got the last orb too, Jorby.
Yeah, and fighting DOLOS. One more, the Dead Roots coming out, trying to block off
Surmia,
the rest of EUNITED. Surmia, no health left, puts the counter. He's in a bad spot right now. The Juke City, he gets away. Immaterial right into the end cap. He gets away. Great play by Surmia.
That WASD movement was beautiful. Surmia with the perfect footsies, not dying to the older pressure there. And now DOLOS, they aren't quite in that same mid-controlling position they were earlier. EUNITED, they have the orb advantage, and with it, Randler's sitting on a full bar of energy, but Your Nightmare's holding his own.
Jurgen trying to find a way in, but Ashka's blocked him out. Now
Rooted,
taking a lot of damage. He can't get away from it. In trouble, gets the bubble shield in order to try to get out, but he's going all in. Goes for the ult. Where's he going to go? Right on top of him with his stun. Can't get there, and getting out. All door still goes down.
That sick ultimate from Excafoo over the wall, landing onto Your Nightmare. Your Nightmare tried to play a little bit aggressively and get the kill on Surmia, but he didn't quite get it. The ultimate there, Jaws, fishy, Blossom, she's caught out. He's going to throw him into the center and try to find the kill, but it's not going to happen. DOLOS, they steal that orb, but they're still at a huge deficit, and that Dead Roots did not get enough.
EUNITED going all in right there, trying to box out this Pearl. He's in danger. Surmia's in trouble. He immaterials out and able to get away, almost finding himself in death. Now Jurgen has no health left. Trying to get him back up is Clarny. Clarny now has to force himself out, and the Barbed Husk comes out. More healing. Can't do it. He is done.
Dude, Jurgen just barely missed that burrow. That burrow would have been the end for Surmia, but it didn't land, and because of it, DOLOS going to lose that game. And I do not think this one is over. That round looked very close, and it looked a little bit sloppy from the red team. It looked like DOLOS maybe made a couple mistakes, and I think they could definitely come back. But man, this match already seems incredibly crazy. This Pearl and the way she's affecting the game is so interesting. The way DOLOS are playing so far back, but at the same time, they're still kind of pressing forward. This is what you want to do with double support.
I mean, you explained it, that burrow. It was one burrow was the difference.
Yeah.
But in this game for DOLOS and EUNITED. So game number 2. Surmia wants to get aggressive again, going straight in on Pearl, waiting for that counter to get out, and now he's boxed out from the bubble. He's just going to go in on Jurgen. He can't do it, though. He's going to take a lot of damage here. Tries to counter. No one hits it. He does get some more damage onto Old Door. Tries to turn on Your Nightmare. Does get out on the immaterial. He gets out pretty unscathed.
Yeah, the orb, it's going to go to EUNITED too.
DOLOS, never mind. He took a lot of damage.
DOLOS, they couldn't handle the pressure, and up in that top left corner, the green shard is going to be picked up by Surmia. This is looking pretty good for EUNITED as they're sitting comfortably on a nice amount of energy. Check that Ashka. His Infernal Scorches were fire in the last round, and I can't help but feel like they'll be insane this one too.
Excafoo wants to find it. Throwing those fireballs out, the Dead Roots coming out, not getting a lot of value out of it as Excafoo has shot on this orb, confirms it with the Volcano. EUNITED right now controlling mid perfectly, and the Dance of the Dryads comes out, does some big damage. The Infernal Scorch not as productive as last round, but still good damage coming out from EUNITED.
Jurgen did a great job holding his Barbed Husk and getting a really high value one there. He used it perfectly when the Dance of the Dryads and the Infernal Scorch came in and took almost no damage. Great play from Jurgen there. The ultimate from Shifu going to be ruined, but the Volcano won't be. Older ultimate forced out, and a very nice play from Clarny to relocate back to safety.
And now trying to push in. Excafoo wants more. He is hungry.
I love that play from Excafoo.
The bubble gets him out, though.
Yeah, the bubble gets him out. He makes it out safely. Surmia, though, might not be so lucky. Jurgen, he's trying to man up the entangling roots into Jaws. Let's see. He throws him behind the wall. He's going to try to get the perfect silence, and he does. The Infernal Scourge is still on board. The Searing Flight gets him out. They're going to secure the orb too, Jorby.
Oh, they did get the orb, and now they want to pressure Your Nightmare. Going for the ult. Where's he going to go? Right back.
Oh, the stun still
landed! Shifu, good night. EUNITED done. DOLOS takes advantage. A good ult. It pushed Your Nightmare back, but not enough.
Yeah, that 90-degree angle made by the two Infernal Scorch is not going to do enough. Going to probably do less than 90 damage combined as Excafoo not nearly as successful with his ultis this go around, as you mentioned earlier on. And DOLOS, they find the big punish on Surmia, and they sustain long enough to make it to the point where they can do that.
That was so big. Surmia wanted to come and bail Excafoo out. So he tried to get up there, tried to give him a way out, tried to give him an angle route out. So, I mean, Excafoo still had an escape, and he immediately escaped, and it just put Surmia in such a bad position, and he got, like you said, punished for it.
I can't believe he got stunned, too. He got stunned right before his Javelin hit the wall.
Yeah.
He tried to iframe that older ultimate, but was just slightly late. If his Javelin had been maybe 0.2 seconds earlier, that would have been a completely different end to that round. And, you know, both of these teams still looking like they very much could do it.
Well, here we go. able to tie things up. We might be in for a 9-round fiasco.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. The counter from Sremia, though, this time going to be whipped. He uses that.
Good in cap.
Yeah, he uses that space, and that helps him get out. He had no more cooldowns left in his rotation. He's now going back in, has everything back. The counter's proc 2. This is a different go-around.
Definitely. Sremia getting a lot of good pressure here at the bottom.
Oh,
Doors going all in. Your Nightmare wants it.
He's got that ult, though. He has the way out, and he knows it. That's why he's playing like this. But he used the Chrono Flux instead of holding the ult. That split second, everything going wrong for him. And on the other side, Clerney not having any better luck. Man, it's crazy to think that if he had made that decision to hold the Chrono Flux, the older could have made it out there, but I don't think it mattered too much, as on the other side, Clerney was just getting destroyed by Sremia's Shifu.
And so smart by Randler. He actually had Your Nightmare caught in such a bad place. Could have just used all the Dance of the Dryads on Oldor. It wouldn't have killed him. Instead, recognizing Pearl is in the worst spot possible. I can literally confirm this kill. Big, huge for EUNITED.
Yeah, and that's how you don't want to play as DOLOS. When you're playing double support, you want to stay as a unit so you don't have to blow any cooldowns when you don't need to. The older pushing himself so far out, trying to be aggressive in classic Your Nightmare fashion, costing him that round. They definitely need to play a little bit safer.
DOLOS down again, looking to try to get aggressive. We saw this at the beginning, but Sremia wants the damage. Burrow coming in, trying to force him back. Sremia taking some damage now. He's got nothing left. It does get entangled, gonna get pulled back in. He's gonna try to get out, and now the orb's up. Can they get it? They do. EUNITED, superb mid control, superb orb confirmation, if you will. A big ult coming out, but nothing's gonna happen. Oh, never mind. That is huge damage. I thought she was gonna get out of it, but no. Taking a ton was Randler.
Randler was at full HP.
Yep.
He's now at less than half max recoverable. That's absolutely insane. That burst was huge on the double support. You know, they're giving him an opportunity, though, as Clerney hits that counter of Sremia. The Infernal Scorch is gonna come out, and EUNITED claim the second orb of the round. The HP advantage only down to 7% in favor of DOLOS.
It was so big for Randler because it put Randler at full energy. Just more options to go through the damage coming in, trying to force him back. A lot of damage coming out, and now Excafu is forced into the corner. Randler has no health, gets pulled in by Jurgen. Jurgen wants to confirm that. EUNITED pushed into the corner, can't do anything about it. Excafu goes down, trying to get the trade quickly. The counter's not going to get hit. Jurgen was in trouble. Pearl trying to bail him out, and now he's entangled. Great play by DOLOS to get back into it.
Yeah, the DOLOS did an absolute incredible job that round, not even getting the center orb once, but what they did do is they got some big combos. They got that older combo with the Quicksand and his ultimate with the Pearl damage and the Thorn damage. So much burst coming in one situation, like you need to do with double support. You don't have that much damage overall. You need to coordinate it and time it perfectly together. They did just that, and they claimed the 4th round.
All right, well, we are on pace for a 9-game set right now. It has been yes, that is what I'm saying. Make it interesting. It's been back and forth here so far. I just love the glider mount. The glider mount's my favorite.
It's neat.
It's so cool.
It looks very futuristic.
Anyways, right into the game we go.
Whoa, look at that positioning.
So much pressure.
DOLOS, they're so
pushing him right past the choke point.
Look at Ashka's health.
Yeah, it's gone.
What happened? The double in cap is going to slow him up a little bit into the volcano.
Ooh, big stun.
They're trying to equalize it, but man, that's already a lot of damage on the Ashka.
But that was so good for Excafu because he actually traded damage right there. And low as well is Sremia. Sremia lost a lot of health somewhere along the line. Not sure what happened. No one's going to hit his counter there, but he is going to put a lot of pressure onto Jurgen. They're trying to keep him up, doing a great job doing it. Randler just keeping Excafu alive. Maybe, no, he's got to run away. He's boxed into the corner trying to get out. He's got nothing left. Does have almost close to his Infernal Scorch, but now in the bottom half, we see, oh man, Sremia, he wanted that, but good pullback by DOLOS to confirm the orb.
Yeah, good orb control by DOLOS. They're now up about 30% HP. They're trying to find the skill on Excafu. They get the older stun. The Jaws doesn't land, but this might be enough. They get him incredibly low. The Thorn might have committed too hard. He doesn't hit that counter, which is very good, but he still might go down. He likely will die here, but the bubble shield from Clerney saves his ally for long enough to get the kill on Sremia. And now this 1v2, very hard for the Blossom. She doesn't have any energy and not quite enough HP to work against these two, and now their space has been burned. Clerney, once he finds the Blossom, going to press that F button inevitably. As he does, the Jaws catches, and she is dead. DOLOS taking 2 rounds in a row, and it looks like they figured it out.
They figured it out, and 3-2 we go, and we saw a couple of trades in the last match, and it might be more of the same here for DOLOS. They want to stay undefeated. They don't want any question as to who is the top in their group. They do not want to give any room to EUNITED.
Yeah, absolutely not. EUNITED not finding any room either, as it seems like the DOLOS know exactly what they're doing. The beginning of that last round went so far in their favor that the Ashka never really found his footing. He just kind of got bodied and sent back to his spawn from the get-go. And here he is. This definitely needs needs to be a different round for Xcafu if they want to take this game.
100%. DOLOS has had such aggressive positioning. They pushed them past the choke point a couple of times. Sremia is just taking so much damage right now. He tried to go in and ended up getting just wrecked for it. He might get deleted right here.
He's super messed up. His counter was read like a book, and with it, his HP was taken for free. He burns this material. He still has the counter, going to be holding it. The end cap's available too, but he might just get walked at.
Oh, he's walking up the wrong way too. They're just chasing him up, positioning themselves perfectly. He's trying to stay away from all of that damage, and he does finally able to try to reposition, but they're just staying on top of him. Does Javelin through the damage, but can't do much. He's actually going to ult here, get a lot of damage out, but then get stunned out of it, and then pushed away. The Deadroot's coming in. He does immaterial away, and the Fishy's coming out, doesn't grab anybody. So for EUNITED, they're just pushed back onto their heels. DOLOS is putting on a clinic.
DOLOS used 3 ultimates there and got no value. This is the opening EUNITED needed, but I'm still not sure it's big enough. The Infernal Scorch comes out, trying to burn down the tree. Jurgen, pretty immune to these wildfires, as he still has quite a nice chunk of HP. Running away for the orange shards, gonna pick up greens down bottom and secure the orb for his team. DOLOS, they're way back in the driver's seat.
Only you and Jurgen can prevent wildfires, and DOLOS is looking that strong here, putting out fires left and right. EUNITED can't find a way in, always push past this choke. Jurgen tries to pull in, confirm more damage on a Blossom, just looking consistently low. Full energy on the side of DOLOS. Deadroot's coming in for the initiation. Uldor looking for an in, wants something, and there's just no in for EUNITED. Speaking of, trying to push onto Jurgen. Good in cap. Can they do anything on it? Get some damage off, pulls him back in. Doesn't matter, the healing is there. The counter, baiting Pearl's counter out. Can they get it onto Jurgen now? Jurgen bullies away from it, and Uldor going with the ult. Where's he gonna go? Back up towards Sremia. He's gonna go down. DOLOS going to maybe, probably, most likely confirm this win.
Yeah, Jurgen is getting pretty low, and the Infernal Scorch is available. We'll see if this orb confirm goes in favor of EUNITED. It doesn't, and with 5 orbs to 0, DOLOS will claim this round. And man, that looked scary for a second. Jurgen had to use a lot of energy to protect himself from Sremia's aggression, but at the end of the day, he just had enough, especially when you take into account Clerney's Pearl and the bubble shield.
Yeah.
And while Jurgen and Clerney were 1v2ing the Sremia and Shifu, Your Nightmare, pulling that gold score, was bodying Randler and Xcafu.
Yeah.
He was posting up as an older, just trading effectively versus 2 characters. He used his ultimate very well to get out of the worst situation possible, understanding how he needed to play, and he did it perfectly.
So, DOLOS, sitting at match point. Want to take this home right now. Don't give EUNITED any more room. And they pull in big damage to Sremia. Sremia stays in. He wants to get this damage onto Jurgen. It's not going to happen. Staying right there with the course. Clerney keeping everybody up and just cannot find a way in.
Dorn taking quite a bit of damage. The orb is going to be secured by EUNITED, and the ultimate from Shifu is going to come out as a result. The ultimate from Your Nightmare is going to find no value, and this looks like a very different round. EUNITED definitely in the driver's seat this go around, but Blossom finally starting to get chunked down.
Yeah, Sremia getting some damage onto Jurgen. They do regroup, trying to get this next orb. EUNITED definitely wants it. They're all sitting around, you know, a little bit over half or over half energy bars.
DOLOS, they got that orb. The Deadroots and the older ultimate are available. Clerney about halfway to his. Meanwhile, on the other side, Xcafu has that Infernal Scorch, and Randler almost has the Dance of the Dryads. This game about to get very chaotic as the pole leads into the Deadroots, and whoa!
Oh my goodness.
HP of the Blossom disappeared thanks to the help of Clerney's space, and she gets eaten by the Jaws. She is all but dead in this round. She actually mistimes the silence on the Pearl, and as a result, Randler gets out.
Randler got out.
And Jurgen, he's still low.
Jurgen in trouble. Sremia wants to get this kill, but staying with him is Clerney. Clerney just staying with it. Don't worry, you're in cap, but I got you. He burrows away, and DOLOS lives another day. Come on, there we go. He doesn't get it, but the Pearl able to just keep DOLOS in this game. That was so dangerous from Jurgen.
12% HP difference in favor of EUNITED here. Sremia trying to go up, man up. Oh, wow. The beautiful iframe with the spear on the Petrify of Older. Very nice play here from Sremia, but he might get ruined
damage
here. And he does. He overextends his hand, feeling himself a little bit after that beautiful frame perfect dodge, but he's still going to die. And DOLOS now poised to take this last round. They get the orb too. This is looking so good for the red team, Jorby.
It is looking good. Xcafu earlier wanted to try to get more damage onto Jurgen. He does find it here. The fireballs don't connect. The Uldor are going to get him out of harm's way. They got to get somebody. The Infernal Scorch coming in. A lot of damage, but Pearl bails him out. Clerney coming up big for his team several times in this game. They cannot get away from this Pearl.
Yeah, Jurgen with that really nice Dead Roots too, or not Dead Roots, but rather Barbed Husk doing a great job holding it for that Infernal Scorch. Down this 2v3. The EX space is going to knock the Thorn out of the zone, but he has the Dead Roots to get back in and find the Ashka kill, and EUNITED fall to DOLOS, who are now comfortably the first seed in Group A.
In Group A, they take the lead, or they don't take it, but they keep it, like you said. And EUNITED in those early rounds, really, it was back and forth, and then at the end, just DOLOS, like you had said it when it turned. When DOLOS took the lead, you're like, they figured it out.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yep, they figured out how they needed to play with that double support comp, and you know, it looked really good. Your Nightmare, he has really been impressing me on this support role.
Yeah.
We formerly knew him only as a melee player, playing lots of Freya, lots of Thorn. Occasionally, he used to play Varesh, but I've never seen him on Older, but his Older looks really good.
His Older definitely looks solid, and now DOLOS, of course, is 2-0. They're 2-0 on double support. Everyone else is 0-4.
Yeah,
that's how I'm doing my stat.
Maybe just a DOLOS thing.
I think it's a DOLOS thing.
Yeah, looking incredibly good.
You have to be that good with Older.
Yeah, you gotta have an Older that strong.
Yeah.
And now, like we talked about, they are 4-0 in their group, comfortably up top. Now EUNITED